honors to the elder apostles of great millstone who were well. Salutation, much love to the Akim out there pushing out his word in truth and sincerity. First from Great Millstone Tampa, back with another live lesson. Lord's will is going to be edifying to the whole for that. We're going to go through the spirit like usual. But, America's crumbling, man. if you didn't know, now you know. All right, Trump and his whole cabinet, they're in shambles. You know, people. Well, really, let's start the second Ezra's 15, the GNT though. All right, because this is what we're witnessing. If you're paying attention to what's going on with these Congress and governors and senators, they're pretty much turning on Trump. Yeah. Some of them are resigning. You know, they all remember they were saying, "Oh, this dude, the mayor Mondami, he just came in as mayor of New York City." And then Trump was talking all kind of shit about him, but now this nigga was in that White House. He's like, yeah, he's gonna do a great job. Yeah. It's just a shit show. So now they're Trumpers, you know, those maggers, they're all mad. They're like, what the fuck is going on? They're like, this nigga's doing a complete 180 from what he told them. You know, so what's coming? A political well, not coming. It's already here. It's a political turmoil. Now they're talking. Well, I don't know if brother seen it, but there's some governors that went on. Well, they're not just governors, but ex-CIA, ex-military. They put together a video and released this pretty much to the military saying that you need to, you can disobey unlawful orders from the president. So now that's when Trump said, oh, these people need to be hung. So, you know, hey, there's an uprising happening, okay? So all hell's going to hit the fan soon. People don't even know what's going on. But go ahead, whoever.
Can I use meaning real quick? Political turmoil means a state of confusion, disorder, and instability within a government or society, often involving conflict and uncertainty.
That's America 2025. America's in the shitter. The left versus the right. It was a 471 to 1 vote to release the Epstein files. What Trump said, shit, fuck, we gonna redact. You know, it's gonna be blacked out. I don't know why people wait for the Epstein files. We already know what's on them. We need the files for it. But nonetheless, it's instability, and the rest of the world's watching this and just laughing. But this is what the scriptures say will take place at the end. You know.
That's it.
Okay. Let me bring this out real quick. This is from the Real Time Daily News. This is earlier. It says
in the news.
It says breaking. It says President Trump reposted and hinted that he's ready to go after those traitors, those treacherous sons of bitches for sedition.
Yeah, they saying they're called sedition, which is in the scriptures.
That's time, bro.
Yeah, so they're trying to have that left-right paradigm, clash together, and we're seeing that happening. All right, it's unfolding right now. But that's it on the Real Time Daily News. But going to the GNT.
Yeah,
so this the book is 15. Second Ezra 15, verse 14.
You start from
Verse 14, it says, the world and the people in it are doomed.
Doomed. Everybody in this world outside of the elect is doomed. Even if you're not in America. Like a couple weeks ago, we went into the devastation that's going to happen for these nuclear missiles. Yeah. These people are doomed, man. Because doom, another word for doom is judgment. You're about to be judged. Go ahead.
Reads on, it says, the war that will bring their destruction is very near.
The World War III, the war to end all wars. Because after this war, there's going to be peace on earth.
That's right.
After we come back down and slay people, but that's not going to be a war. It's just going to be just like Esau did, right? Conquering. It ain't going to be a war. It's going to be easy work for us. So this is the war that's coming is approaching. It's already begun. Most people just don't realize it. Most Americans, because other countries around the world, they're preparing for this. Germany, they just passed a law. They said that they want to build up the biggest army in Europe. Because why? They know what's coming. They bringing in the conscription, aka the draft. Because motherfuckers don't want to fight. Everybody, the people in the West have been pampered. Chiefly here in America, but everybody in the Western countries, they're a bunch of soy boys, so they gotta draft them in. Look at what happened in Ukraine, man. They was grabbing niggas up in white vans, like, like ICE. They were grabbing them up and sending them to the front lines. And I seen a video earlier today. These guys, they get out there on the battlefield and they give up. They'll surrender to the Russians. And you know what Ukraine's doing? Sending drones and killing the niggas that are trying to surrender. So there you go. That's your government. What do you think America's gonna do? Shit. Well, go ahead.
So reading on, it says nations will arm themselves and fight against other nations.
Yeah, that's what currently is going on, man. And who's arming them? It's Russia, China, Iran. All the enemies of the USA are arming all these different nations. You know, whether it be drones, detection systems, defense systems, jets. And then at the same time, America's arming people too. Because the only way you can arm yourself is going through Edom. You ain't got Elon factories making Scud missiles, to supply different nations. If they are making missiles, they got it from Esau first and foremost, and they're doing it for themselves. Shit. But the chief players, well, number one, business of America is what? Weaponry. That's the number one revenue that America makes. American companies. This is through weaponry manufacturers, whether it be tanks, bullets. With a company like BlackRock, Boeing. The list goes on. Go ahead.
Kind of reads on. It says, verse 16. There will be great political turmoil.
There you go. And the brother just read what that means. Tell me that ain't happening. Great political turmoil is currently taking place, man. Let me see if I can get some videos up here currently. Go ahead, though. You got it.
All right, Con. So back in verse 16, there will be great political turmoil with one group trying to overpower another.
Yeah, so now you got the Democrats. They're trying to really get rid of Trump again, impeach him again. Mm-hmm. And really, they try. Oh, that's what I was going to mention earlier. These governors, and they're talking to governors, whatever. The people that did that video, they're talking to these military generals. Really, they're trying to set up a coup. Because remember, the president, he's the commander in chief. He's the top of the military. But if they get the generals on their side, then they can try to attempt a coup. Overthrow the presidency. Which, go ahead, keep reading, see what it's gonna say. Because this is coming, whether you believe it or not. It's gonna a civil war is about to erupt, just like they moved the movie they showed you. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Verse 16. There will be great political turmoil with one group trying to overpower another.
Overpower? How are they gonna try to overpower? Through military might. And the people get involved, which there's more people than military and governors, which really these people are defended. These people that rule over you, they're defended. But the people that defend them, they can be easily overrun if all these people came together. If the average people came together, well, that's what happened with the Boston Tea Party. If you come together, they wouldn't be. But you got them so controlled that ain't gonna happen. But it's still gonna be overthrown because of what's going on right now.
A little bit more. It says while ignoring the legitimate government.
Yeah, they don't give a shit what Trump got to say. People are sick of him. You got his own MAGAs turning on him. Mm-hmm. That nigga, he bugging out, tweeting it at 3 a.m. It's like, what the hell? This nigga's supposed to be the president. He's tweeting wee hours of the morning. Yeah. Talking about this should be hung. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. This place is finished. And he talking about government officials.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I got something for you real quick. Matthews 12 and 25 in the NOT. Yahushua knew their thoughts and replied, any kingdom divided by civil war is doomed. A town or family splintered by feuding will fall apart. Yeah, and that's what we're seeing. Through the spirit, this kingdom is divided. All right, and civil war is on a brink, like the elder priest Ash just mentioned. It's all through the spirit. Okay, and that's the Lord's literally binding the strong man. He has binded their minds, and from the very beginning, he has put a specific curse on his devil. as it says in Revelations the 6th chapter, that what he was given a great sword to take peace from the earth, and they shall kill one another with that sword. This devil, all he knows is to destroy. And this is why, from a series of consistent behavior with him, that what he does is he wars not only with all the nations, but he even wars with himself. And that's self-destructive, you know?
I got something for you real quick to back you up, priest. This is Mark 3:24, because it said doomed in there, right? Y'all should I say doomed in that translation. I got something for you. Mark 3:24 through 26. All right. It says, a kingdom divided by civil war will collapse. And this is red letter. It says, a kingdom divided. Oh, so let me see the translation. NLT. It says, a kingdom divided, Mark 3:24, a kingdom divided by civil war will collapse. Similarly, like you just said, he wars within himself, right? Now you have the banking families, right? Separated, disunited within themselves. To back you up, verse 25. Similarly, a family splintered by feuding will fall apart. Yeah. And if Satan is divided and fights against himself, how can he stand? He will never survive. So why would the Lord tie Satan right after that precept going into a family feuding that's divided within itself? You know what I'm saying? Showing you that this dude is the devil that the Bible speaks of, you know?
He don't even like himself.
Yeah.
There it
Scripture
is.
say he that do him that doeth evil to himself, to whom will he do good? He does evil to his own people. And you think he loves you. Our people think he loves you. Shit, he's tripping. He showed you, like brother said, and it stems all the way to the top. The elites,
Rulers,
you know, they you know, of course they work together, but they beefing with each other. Just like they ain't nothing new under the sun, man. Just like the Greek Empire, the Roman Empire, you know.
That's right, bro.
Hell, even the Revolutionary War, the French War,
Oh,
you know, it's like Esau hates himself, man. He can, and now look, Esau is outcast in Amalek. That's your people. They try, they're not white, they're Jewish.
No.
Nigga, they your people, shit.
Yeah.
right.
Trying to separate yourself because they know that what them people are doing is evil. Nigga, what you've done is evil.
Right.
Yep.
Huh?
And they're greedy. That's why they war with each other, because they're greedy for power.
Never satisfied.
Yeah.
You know? And the scriptures speak about that. You know what I'm saying? His belly, he's never satisfied. You know, so now he wants complete, total dominance. That's what we're going into infinite. He literally wants to stop reincarnation. You know what I'm saying?
He's trying to start the metaverse.
Yeah.
Put everybody on the metaverse so you never die. You
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
It's not real. That's science fiction. Shit.
That's right.
It's not possible.
Yeah.
He trying to upload you to a computer. That ain't happening, bro.
Yeah.
It's not possible. You can't upload the spirit to a computer, bro. We're gonna upload consciousness to the metaverse. No, you're not. You're gonna get your kingdom going down as we speak.
That's right.
You talking about uploading people into a goddamn computer.
That's right.
You got a short time.
And then his own creation, which you know is ultimately the Lord, AI would get rid of you. Because AI coming to the conclusion that you devils are the problem. I remember I just seen a video earlier. It was from 1998. They were talking about it. This was way before AI. They were talking about super intelligence and AI. They said eventually it would take over and eradicate us. They showed you that in the movie I, Robot.
Oh yeah.
Eventually, everything comes to it all leads to the same point. Everything itself, nature itself, and even artificial intelligence acknowledges that you damn devils are the problem. And it would just get rid of you people, man. You can't say nobody else is the problem but the damn Edomites.
Yeah, and also, and even the scripture says the earth shall rise up against them.
Yeah.
So as we see that the earth is rising up against them, all right, the people, even concerning with nature too as well. Okay, but also this man's technology, man, like the elder was going into, man. Okay, it's gonna come up against them. Okay, but going back in 2 Ezra 15,
and that's like in that same video, the guys they were talking about the AI, and again, this is way 1998. This is before it was even made. They said it's no controlling it. Once you open that door for it to learn, it's just gonna keep learning, and no one can control it. It doesn't matter if it's open AI or if it was Elon Musk that made it, or it was China, or if it was Israel. it doesn't matter who made it
Because
because they communicate. All that AI is communicating with each other, so it doesn't matter who made it. No one can control it. After a certain point, you can no longer control it. So the real AI, which I brought out before, is not artificial. It's autonomous, which means it can learn. So once it learns, it's gonna be like it becomes smarter than humans at this, you know. So it's learned that shit we gotta get rid of it. So that's what remember we mentioned this a couple weeks ago when we were going to the missiles. AI, the Lord's gonna use AI to shoot the missiles. Ain't nobody gotta sit there and turn the key and hit the button. AI's gonna do it. The Lord gonna put which is even Elon Musk say, yeah, AI is opening the portal to demons. Well, guess who the demons work for?
Exactly.
So the AI the Lord gonna use AI to kill you motherfuckers, man.
Your own like you said earlier, your own creation. So
The Lord made you make.
Yeah.
The Lord made you make the missiles
Exactly.
and AI, because that's what the current warfare we're living in. They're using AI to pick certain targets and to guide the missiles. It's all AI at this point. And so guess what? The AI is going to be used for the nukes, which again is going to be the Lord. The Lord going to put His spirit in AI, which again is just a demon. Esau has opened the portal, so to say. Remember them rituals they were doing?
Sir.
Yeah. Well, there you go, man. You open the door, now AI is everywhere.
Yeah.
Every part of your life, there's AI involved. At this point, 2025, AI is involved with everything. If you're using some kind of device, AI is involved with it. Whether it's your phone, your computer, your toaster, a smart toaster, anything that they call a smart device, it's got AI. Which we can go back to 2 Ezra 15, which that's helping lead or fuel the fire, with this civil war, with the deep fake and the Sora and all this chat, all the AI is just, you don't know what's real or fake anymore,
So going back in 2 Ezra 15 and 16, there will be great political turmoil with one group trying to overpower another and gain control while ignoring the legitimate government. There will no longer be free access to the cities.
No more free access, which we're coming into quickly, not only through martial law, but when the chip is implemented, because it's going to be lawlessness. Remember in the movie Civil War, what kind of American are you? Hey, it ain't gonna be no free access. You just lounging and hanging out. I'm gonna take a cruise downtown. Nope. They're gonna be checkpoints. There's gonna be bandits, And then ultimately, if you don't have a chip, you're not gonna be able to lounge. You go to the Revelation 13 for the word "buy" goes into one of the words there is lounge. You're not even gonna be able to lounge or hang out. No more hanging out, chilling in public places, and you'll be liable to be put to death. That's why Trump said it. We should hang these niggas. They deserve the death penalty. And so that's pretty much treason, right? That's why he's saying that they commit sedition, which is treason, which is punishable by death. Well, what happened to the insurrection? What happened to January 6th? He pardoned all them niggas, and one of them just got locked. One of the dudes that he pardoned from January 6th for storming the Capitol, one of them just got locked up for child molestation. Why ain't that on Fox News? But it's all a bunch of hypocrisy anyway. Because, again, they're all on the list. The Epstein list, man. Trump, Obama, Kamala, Putin. How the hell Putin got pictures of him blowing Bubba? Because he was there. It's all like George Carlin said, the comedian. It's all a big club and you ain't in it. And thankfully so. We don't want to be in it. There's nothing but decrepit devils. All these senators and well, not all of them, but the majority of these congressmen, senators that are passing these legislations and bills, man, they've been in the government since before any of us was born. Right. Motherfucker was born in 1940, got into the Congress in 1960 or 70, and he's still there. How the fuck is this nigga still a congressman? Nigga, They gotta help this nigga walk into the room and shit. Like, how is this? Because they're all a bunch of devils, man. They're all in. It's a big, again, it's a big party and you ain't in it.
Got something real quick. This is on to back you up. Sirach 10. The point is verse 8. I'm gonna start verse 7 in the GMT. Sirach 10 and verse 7. Arrogance and injustice are hated both by the Lord and people. All right, and that's what we live in, a time of great corruption. That's the elder priest I just said. Not all of these mayors, governors, higher up, whatever, are into the shit, but majority of them are, and they all have a hand in the knowing of how deep these real fouls go.
Not the local mayor.
Right.
Hell, maybe not even the governor, because a lot of governors, they're maybe 40s, 30s, whatever. We're talking about the niggas that go to the House of Congress, the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a nigga about to look. How this nigga still alive?
Yeah.
He got 3 kidney transplants.
Mm-hmm.
He walking with a walker.
Yeah.
Like niggas like what's his name? Mitt Romney. What's the other nigga that was a prisoner of war? He ran for president. Anyway, he was a fucking devil. Oh, they're all in their 60s and 70s and up.
Mm-hmm.
They was around when the segregation was still here.
Mm.
They hate you Israelites, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just because the Democrats, Republicans, they know it's all bullshit. They just
You talking about Bernie Sanders?
That's another one.
That's
Shit.
another one.
That nigga
Well-
84 years old.
Shit. Trump is like 79.
Yeah, he up there.
I think Biden's 82 now.
They done did some wicked. They done seen and did a lot of what that brother's saying. The Spirit of the Lord bringing out is that's why we open up with going into Mark and what Yahushua said in Matthew 12. In Luke 12, it says the wickedness that it cannot be. It's not. Say in Luke 12, there is nothing hidden that shall not be uncovered. Bro, we are living in a time. We always go into this too.
Hey.
Thessalonians, where it says only he that letteth until he let to. This bro, literally, we living in that time.
Shit, if you go, bro, it can't be coincidence that Trump, George W. Bush, and I believe Bill Clinton, they were all born in the same year.
Come on, bro. No coincidence, bro.
They all go to Ivy League schools.
They all been brought up together.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro. If somebody wants to look it up. Just look up when Clinton was born, when George W. Bush was born, and when Trump was born. They were all born the same year.
No coincidence.
Yeah, what? How the fuck? What are the odds of that? The last 4, or 3 of the last 4 presidents were born in the same year. Obama obviously wasn't. He's a lot younger than them, but he was a token nigga, which he's a Hamite, Cushite, which would make sense that Cush would have a president in Babylon, right? Because the Cushites originally, Nimrod was a Cushite. Who knows? Maybe Trump, or not Trump, Obama was Nimrod in the reincarnation. He's a Cushite. Shit, he the only Cushite president in Babylon ever. Said.
Who knows, bro?
Who knows?
Right.
But yeah, who'd you look up?
George W. Bush.
Oh, okay, you looked all 3 up.
Bill Clinton.
Same
Donald
year,
Trump.
right?
Same year, within months apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't go to the same schools, the Ivy League schools, but what are the odds of that? They all born in the same year. Like, what the fuck? So what was it? What year? What's the year?
I got you. It's for Donald Trump, it's June 14, 1946. For George W. Bush, July 6, 1946. And then Bill Clinton, August 19, 1946.
Yeah, so they was in the era when they was still spitting on niggas and beating them up, hosing them down.
Baby boom generation.
Yep.
And,
Like, what the 49? What's so right after World War II, right? And then you go into their fathers, so it's come on, man.
Yeah.
We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. All these people are set up, man. They're groomed.
Right.
It's like, oh yeah, he just happened to make it to the presidential candidate race.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. It's all a show, man. They groomed to be TV spokesmen. Really, that's what they are. They're not really calling any shots. They're just mouthpieces for the elites. And you think they're calling shots, but it's comical to us. Trump get up there clueless as hell. Don't know what the fuck going on. But again, this is what's going to lead to the civil unrest because the people are sick of it. You know, and again, they're doing this on purpose. They're telling these congressmen and different governors and different retired officials to stir up these things. Tell people, oh yeah, y'all can disobey the president if it's unlawful orders, because they're talking about the boat strikes and shit in the Caribbean. So y'all can, and even generals, top generals. So the generals might actually believe that, you know, but they're doing it all on purpose, because they're Isaiah chapter 19, you know, Egyptian against Egyptian. Kind of good. Well, you finish 2 Corinthians 15, then we're good though.
All right,
Hey, slow up. I got one more precept on this one. Sirach 10. It's the point though. Sirach 10, verse 8. Injustice, arrogance, and wealth cause nations to fall from power, and others then rise to take their place. And this is the time. This is the time we living in, bro.
Yeah,
and
it's like there will be no other.
That's right, bro. That's right.
It's gonna be the everlasting kingdom coming next.
Right.
You know, but riches got it through deceit. You know, so that's that wealth. But look at the wealth of America. What wealth? They're adding trillions of dollars a day into debt. Shit, and nobody's buying up the bonds. You know, which number one buyer I believe is Japan. They say which yeah. So they're like, nah. I forgot who number 2 is, but it's over, man. Oh, Cayman Islands was number 3, but those were just American companies through the Cayman Islands, trying to keep it afloat. It's over, man. This place is done. But we know it's all systematic. It's the elites doing it because they want to move to this digital currency.
That's right.
That's why if anybody been paying attention, that's why the crypto market dropped, because they're about to bring it in heavy.
Collapse that power.
Yep. Yeah, that was it on that?
That was it, brother.
All right. So going back in 2 Ezra 15 and verse 17, it says, there will no longer be free access to the cities, because the struggle for power will bring destruction, terror, and total confusion.
Yeah, they're gonna try to overthrow the government, aka a coup. But they're still gonna have continuity of government, because you're still going to World War. But even in the midst of World War, civil unrest, or whatever you want to call it, you're gonna have to go face other nations. Because what better time to attack a country than when they're divided? You know, that's what the Lord is setting up.
Finish the last one.
Yeah.
Verse 19, it says, let me finish up verse 18 again. But it says, because the struggle for power will bring destruction, terror, and total confusion wherever people live.
Wherever people live. Everywhere. You know, so most people, the majority of the people live near the coast of America. We're the East Coast, southern border, West Coast. But not too many people live in the Middle East and in those middle states. But even there, there's going to come chaos. That'd be a perfect place to lay in some planes, you know. Set up a camp in China, which they're currently doing. If you didn't know, they're buying up land near military bases. So come on, man. This is facts that people have no idea about. The average American don't know that China got land next to military bases.
Damn.
And they buying them up throughout the country. Why? Because America's in debt to them. So they taking collateral. Go ahead.
Verse 19, driven by famine.
Yeah, that's what's really gonna push people over the edge. You saw when they threatened to take them food stamps.
And it wasn't even, just to back up the brother real quick to make a solid point. It showed like majority, of course, Esau gonna push, the narrative of the black woman, so-called black woman. But the point is, it's a lot of people that's on that shit, man.
Yeah.
But it go to show that stomach. I forgot what camp it was. The elder went into this. The elder priest Kanaka went into this at camp one day. I remember, just brought it back to mind. That famine gonna do some damage, dog. That famine, bro. Esau knows, bro. He knows the scriptures too. He knows the spirit. We talking about the king of the earth, modern day Goliath. You know what I'm saying? This dude, he know how to hit home. So when the Lord and the priest said it earlier, we said this watching the movie Infinite too. He know we pausing. We was like, oh shit, he know he got a short time. He got hours. What's the man say?
Oh, yeah,
he said, it's all in the hour or something. We got an hours. He said the whole world, the last few, life depends on these, when he hold her face, he say life depends on these last few hours. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the time we got. And you said the doomsday clock. That's the type of time he working with, bro. So when the Lord started moving these major prophecies, the famine, the driven famine, the plagues, and people losing their mind in a coup, attempted coup, like, bro, when the Lord started moving chests like this, we out of here.
It's gonna speed up.
Yeah, because he gonna be with us. How he gonna do it, don't worry about that.
Right.
He gonna be with us, but we getting ready to come into some major times, bro. This is what they need to this is what niggas got to look forward to. You got no priest.
Revelation 12:12.
Yes, sir.
Therefore rejoice.
Yes, sir. So like it say, rejoice. All this, the only type of spirit we should be in, brother, as we see, and as every day that go by, is rejoice. Because to back up that point right there is Zephaniah. Every day the Most High bringing his judgment to light. So it don't matter about what you can't see in your individual walk. Just know all around the world, the Most High is bringing his judgment to light, man. Whether somebody is waking up to the truth, getting kicked out of the truth, the spirit taken from them, or going back to the spirit world. The Most High is in control of everything, man. Simultaneously, the leaf falling, the next ant you step on. You see what I'm saying? Everything is calculated, bro. So, Baba Shah, you got it, bro.
Yeah, and the Lord gave us his word, his promise, all right? We ate the whole road. We went through the scriptures. We identified that we are those people. We identified that the Lord has elect and that he will reveal his secrets onto them.
His friend.
That he will be with them in these exact times. So if you know anything about the Most High, you know that he's a man of his word.
Yes.
And his promises will not be disannulled. So he gave us the word. He told us that these things would happen. All right. He told us that he would be with us. So that's a promise that you can keep. It's a promise that was made in the heavens.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Nothing physical on this earth is going to bind and stick to it like the Most High. So we in the times now is just to believe. That's it.
And that's what he lost in that movie. At the incarnation. Because we watched it again. You brothers watched it. It's fresh, but he lost faith. He said he had to deal with the turmoil of people just being complete, what do you say, walking, talking obituaries. That word obituary, when we went into it, it's like they just, forgot how. Walking dead. To meet death. So everybody is getting ready to meet judgment.
Yeah, because obituaries is like, you read the obituaries in the newspapers for dead people.
Yep. But we walking towards life. So again, these prophecies, rejoice in them, brothers. You got no priest.
Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
Right. Because if I could add, that's a heavy key component point backing you up with what you just said. We have his word, and he's a man of his word. So the scripture's saying rejoice. Why are we rejoicing? Why are we not in the same spirit of the world? Why? Because we've been given the vision. And according to his vision, which is attached to his promise, that we're seeing it being fulfilled. Revelations, the 18th chapter. Rejoice, ye holy apostles, for he has avenged you over her. The series of events that we're seeing that correlate with the scriptures, the end of Esau's kingdom, all of the signs, which indicate the time frame that we're in. This is him keeping his word, man. That's why we ought to rejoice, because this is him showing you that my word still stands. And through a process of time, you will receive the reward. My promise will be fulfilled.
That's right.
Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
You elites, and all throughout the scriptures, what came to mind was Micah. They can't sleep. Like, bro, all of their wickedness is recorded. Everybody had their time. Going back to Numbers 23 and 24, Balaam telling Balak the misfortune of you nations. Everybody is bound by prophecy. How much more the mercy, bro, that we getting ready to receive? Bro, so everybody had their time, and we're going to keep saying that, man. Everybody has had their time. We in a time for you to lose and for us to win via the prophecies. You got it, no priest.
It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
And that woe, for those that don't know, is death and destruction. Go ahead, bro.
Sorrow.
What sorrow awaits you? That's in James. You rich, those who your riches are cankered up. Go ahead, out.
It says, "For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time."
And we understand him that got power over the body and the soul now, bro. That's a beautiful, I'm glad we watched that for class this morning, this afternoon. Infinite. Because he don't got power over the spirit. You not finna put the elect spirit on no fucking chip, bro.
Right. That's why he created a device going back to, you know, the whole C-Vid situation and the Jab Zuda that came after that. That he came up with technology to tap into your God gene. He wants to be able to disconnect your communication with the Lord. Your
Yeah,
faith.
that's what he thinks.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no, you can't cut faith off. It's not a carnal thing.
That's right.
That's what Esau thinks, but it's not carnal.
Right.
The chip is nothing more than a physical mark.
Yeah.
It's a stamp.
Yeah.
It's all, but it's nothing spiritual. You can't take your if you take the chip, you don't have faith. It's not that they took your faith from you. You know what I'm saying? Esau's just an idiot. He thinks that his carnal thing, his devices can change your God gene. Where's that? That's not in the scriptures. You can't take a God gene. Everyone has a God gene. You were created by the Most High. You know, at the end of the day, so Esau, but that's the pride in him. He thinks he can put something in your body to take away your spirit.
Yes.
It's not possible though. The Father of spirits is the only one that can do that.
That's right.
But the Esau's so proud that he thinks he can house it in a carnal, he can control it through carnal means, which you can't.
Yeah. Real quick to back you up, arrogant, etymology, disposed to give oneself undue importance, aggressively haughty. He's aggressively proud, bro.
Not scared. Isaiah 2:11.
Spirit, I was meditating on that. Yep. The proud
Be
and
brought
lofty.
down low.
Yep. It says
But that's why the Lord has puffed him up so much. So he actually believes his own stupidity. You know, but then in the same turn, he'll say there is no Most High. You know, there is no God.
Yep.
But what he wants you is the total control of you. So he wants you to obey and worship him. Going to show you that he not trying to delete no God gene. What he really wants is for you to worship him. Go and make him your God. You know, he wants you. So it's not that he wants you to stop believing in the power. He wants you to make what you already worship in the beast. You know, most people already worship the beast in his image. They at this point, because if you worship money, you worship in the beast. Is who prints the money shit. But that's really what he wants. He wants your soul, like Bruce was mentioning earlier. Yeah. And how do you get your soul? By you taking that shit. That doesn't mean he took your soul.
Right.
Literally.
Right.
You know.
Right.
He just gave up your soul. Yeah. But that doesn't mean he took it from you. You gave it up. But you still have a soul at the end of the day.
Right. Right.
Now that soul is just gonna be meat for destruction, though. Yeah.
Going back to Mark. Mark those who, because what? It's not a physical mark for exemption either. So to back up the elder priest, it's a spiritual thing, man.
Yeah, it's a spiritual thing for the elect, and it's a physical thing for Esau.
Exactly.
Because that's what it's just like I said. Ezekiel 9 goes into the mark them with sign cry. That's the spiritual mark. For what? For exemption of judgment. Then Esau is gonna portray to give you a mark so you can escape the judgments that are coming.
Right.
Oh, you don't have to suffer and starve anymore. Just take this. You don't have to die. Then they say that during C-19. You don't have to die. Biden was up there. You don't have to die. Just take it. And then the dude, the Blasio in New York, you mean I get a cheeseburger? If I take this free cheeseburger? They want you to sell your soul. Because they can't take it from you, but you can sell it, so to say, by taking that. That's what the scriptures say. What profits a man if he's if he's selling his soul, gain the world?
Lose his whole soul,
yeah. You lost it because you gave it up.
In exchange.
That's why it's the hour of temptation is gonna be you have to bend the knee, so to say. He's just creating the conditions for you to beg for, that solution. But he's not physically gonna pin you down, stab it into you.
Yeah, because he wants you to denounce your faith. Denounce, what you worship, what you believe in. All right, and for you to turn your allegiance unto him.
So that's the ultimate selling your soul.
Like he did.
Exactly. That's what he wants chiefly our people to do.
Yep.
Do what he did.
Yes. You got no priest.
That's it.
Go back to that second.
You got some right, Mark?
Yeah, I got
That was
some.
the point on that.
Okay.
I got something. Yep. This is Psalms 10 and 2. It says, the wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
Mm-hmm. The schemes, the plots, they're gonna get taken, and chiefly the missiles, because those are devices too. Not like an iPhone, but those are schemes, plots, agendas that they have. You know, because they created those missiles for deterrence, but they're gonna. It was a snare the whole time.
Yep.
But they're gonna be taken by those. And if you could, going into the chip, since we're on that, what's it called? UK, right? They just not a couple weeks ago passed that digital ID mandate, right?
Yep.
Well, I went on their website. I'm pretty sure I shared it with brothers. I went on their website and it said digital ID scheme on their very government website. And one of the words for devices is scheme. I think it's in the NLT that where says we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. And I think in the NLT
You're right.
it says schemes.
Yeah.
So they're telling you it's their devices, the digital ID, which is leading to the mark. They're telling you, they're not hiding it. But guess what? It's all a trap for themselves. They're gonna fall upon their own trap.
Right.
Here it is, you're a hunter, right? Because remember, Esau's a cunning hunter, but he's an idiot at the same time. So he put a bear trap in the middle of the woods, threw some leaves on it, and forgot all about it. And then he gonna end up stepping on it. AKA the missiles. The weapons of mass destruction that he created, which he claimed the Arabs had, and still looking for to this day. Those ultimately are the weapons of his own destruction.
Facts.
Lord made him make the same sword that he gonna kill himself with. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. The Lord made you make weapons of mass destruction to end your kingdom.
That's right. Yep. In the NLT, Psalms 10 and 2, in the NLT, it says the wicked arrogantly hunt down the poor.
And that word arrogant keep coming up too.
That's right.
Aggressively proud.
Synonymous with being proud, yeah. Haughty.
And we know that Proverbs 6, woo, bro, the Most High so beautiful. Proverbs 16, he set him up for a day. Because you see Jake, we be wondering why, because Jake under the curses. Jake lived by the sword too. But Jake don't make it to see 25. You know what I'm saying? So, but Esau, he the ultimate sword of the Lord. And he got a lot of blood.
And the Lord created him to be the sword, and he created and gave him the blessing of the sword, and he don't bear it in vain.
That's right. Yeah. Woo, Romans 13. Yes. So he was given he was given power to use the sword. Jake wasn't given that power to use the sword. That's why Jake died like that. Esau was given power to use the sword to control the earth, to rule the world.
Take it to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it went from some slingshots, swords, the bayonets, to automatic rifles, drones, to now warheads, nuclear destruction.
Let's go.
And only one man has elevated it from sword, actual physical sword, or the glittering sword, now to the glittering sword.
Right.
Yeah.
And the Lord said, "My sword shall be bathed in heaven."
Right, because it was a blessing that Isaac gave him.
Come on, bro.
Which is Yahushua.
Yeah, it was a blessing and a curse. Because as we can see,
It's a snare.
it's a snare onto him. Because what Esau.
Yeah.
No, Yahushua, just wanted to make it quick. Yahushua said they that live by the sword shall die by the sword.
That's the spirit. Because that's what I was thinking. That's why it's a curse onto him. Because here it is, you was blessed with the sword, but your name is Esau, which goes back to Ishashua, which wasted away his heat. So here it is, you created, as it says in Isaiah, the 54th chapter, the 16th verse, that what? The waster to destroy.
They
So-
literally called it weapons of mass destruction.
You telling on yourself. This dude telling on
If not, who is he?
So that's what's gonna usher in the end of your world.
Exactly. Your device.
To my mass destruction. So you created weapons that can destroy worlds.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about the actual world itself, the earth,
Right.
but the societies.
Ages, yep,
That's why they
exactly.
said World War III gonna be fought.
Fumes of
right.
fire.
Yeah, but World War IV shall be
Yeah,
called
six-
sticks and
six-
stones
right.
because you destroyed
Einstein said that.
that age.
Yeah.
You know,
Time.
you let's say you brought us back into the Stone Age.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, with the destruction that you brought.
Which that's
forth.
what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. After the World War III, when the nukes hit, the Lord delivers his elect. The world's going back to the Stone Age.
That's right.
You ain't gonna have,
That shit.
you know, you might be televised the destruction, but eventually all that's going out. Electricity, all that shit. Cause there ain't gonna be no power plants operating to send electricity to your, all that shit done.
All that.
Yeah, no more Wi-Fi.
Because what Yahweh Shai bring, that's why the Lord, I'm sitting back thinking, but we gotta thank the Lord. That's why we thank the Lord. That's why we do these lessons. Because dog, the king, we tapped into the world, the age to come.
Yep.
We already done tapped. We putting work in the realm to come, bro. We understand what's coming after this, man. So yeah, you gonna have to deal with. No, you're not. You finna have to deal with, as the elder priest said earlier, God's coming down and slaying. He that what Yahweh Shai said, he that wish that I will not rule over him. He said, what? Bring him hither and slay him before me. That authority gonna be given to gods, man. You know, but yeah, that's it, though, brothers.
Real quick, Matthew 26 and 52 from our Lord Yahweh Shai. Then said Yahweh Shai unto him, put up again thy sword into his place, for all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword.
Yeah, it's an action, bro. Bro, infinite. It closed out on. Remember that movie? It closed out. He said the actions we take in this day, this week, in this month. You know, roughly paraphrasing because I'm bringing it back. He said the actions we take place right now predict the future, pretty much preparing us for the future. So look at how we live. Rather than living by the sword, we were blessed with faith. So we walk and we justify by how we live. You see what I'm saying? So there's a reward coming to these lifestyles, man. Ecclesiastes 12 and 14. You got to know, brother.
Yeah, that was it.
I got a quick one.
And that was prophecy because, you know, Yahweh Shai had to be delivered. You know, said, my kingdom of this world, my servants will fight. So it wasn't time for the apostles to fight, you know, at that time. You know, Yahweh Shai had to be delivered onto the hands of sinners, you know.
And then to back you up, priest, Matthew 19. And he said, all power has been given, because he went to the Father. All power has been given to him. And the time is going to come unto you to receive it. It's in the Father's time. But you going to receive it, bro. But I got a quick one real quick to back up one of the points one of the brothers have made. Proverbs 26 and 27. You brothers got it. You can speak on this too, bro. Proverbs 26 and 27. Whoso diggeth the pit shall fall therein. Yeah, going back to the sword. That's why I'm bringing this out. This nigga created a missile, but nigga, it's going to pierce you through. That my sword shall be bathed. Not Esau. The scripture don't say Esau's sword shall be bathed in heaven. It say my sword shall be bathed in heaven, man. Who gave this nigga authority like that? Nah. He said, I created the smith. You know? Like, these niggas, bro, fuck this nigga, bro. He ain't getting no more credit, bro. All right? But being a good devil. Proverbs 26 and 27. Whoso diggeth the pit shall fall therein. And he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. No?
Yeah, so, you know, all these, you know, basically on a macro level, all this is leading towards your end, your demise, man. The destruction of the breaking down of your society as you facilitate a civil war, right? Because it's all being facilitated.
Yeah, because to eliminate people. Remember the Judge Guidestones, huh?
Yeah.
Just destroy the government. Just how you enlisted 4 technocrats into your military to introduce different technologies, aka AI, into the military. And it's come out that you now using AI to make decisions on a fucking battlefield.
And you've been sought out. He's been exposed, because that's why the Spirit had us bring out when these devils was born. Because they literally they doing it, bro. They going along with the agenda. They're fulfilling prophecy. But it was also prophesied on the right-hand side that you will be greatly exposed and be made bare.
His own tongue's falling apart on him. His own people is exposing him. Because Amalek has took it too far with his own people. They ain't getting no more cheese off the board.
Yep.
You know, so they hurt.
Right.
So that ultimately the Lord's exposing them, you know, through the prophets of the Lord, but through everyday people now. Everybody got a YouTube channel now. Talking shit, you know, bringing out shit that we don't even know about. You know, so hey, it's over for you people, man. Rightfully so, because you're at the end. You know, you're at the end. You have overstayed your welcome. That's what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah. Got a quick one.
Okay.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
And who's the son of perdition? Destruction. Well, let's. I mean, come on. Who has dropped the only atomic bombs ever? Edomites. Little man, and fat boy. And who has the biggest arsenals of weapons of mass destruction? Here it is. They went into Iraq looking for them, but you got thousands of them.
Fucking demons, bro.
So that goes to show you that the son of perdition has been revealed, man. And everybody's waking up to it.
Right.
You told on yourself, bro. That's why, bro, we ain't gotta do nothing, bro. Live, bro, in the spirit. What you been saying, brother? We live in the spirit. Be occupied. He say what? What Yahweh told us, bro. Occupy till I come.
And it's the same old game, the same playbook they run with going back decades. Iraq, the first what's it called? Desert Storm, you know, back in the 90s. It's the same playbook with Iraq, Syria, Libya. Okay, what they're trying to do in Iran, what they're about to do in Venezuela. I just seen because again, what they're trying to do, they're trying to bring more perdition. All right, here on this side of the hemisphere now. I seen an article earlier, which I'm about to check the flight tracker right now. The U.S. just told commercial flights to not fly over Venezuela. So I think I showed you before, right? So let's see if there's anybody flying over Venezuela currently. Nope, not one commercial plane. Oh, okay, you got 3 commercial planes over Venezuela airspace. But look, usually when commercial planes start flying over a zone, is because there's war. Because if I go, well, let me just show the camera first. I'll show the cameras. So this is live radar of flights. Oh, come on, bro. So this is live radar of commercial flights. Show all the cameras. All right, that's over Venezuela right now. You see, there's barely any flights over there, and next to it, Guyana and Suriname. All right, so now let's go to an actual war zone, Ukraine, and see if there's any flights going on over there. Going to show you that that's what happens when war comes. No planes flying over there whatsoever in Ukraine. So what do you think's coming to Venezuela? That's in Ukraine. No commercial flights in sight. We go when they had warned people about a bombing in Iran. I checked the map. There was no flights in Iran, right? But look, in Iran, there's a bunch of flights right now because there's not a threat of an imminent attack. So if there's an imminent attack, they immediately tell the commercial airlines, "Don't fly over there because we're gonna fuck some shit up." So if you just, you could look the website up. It's called flighttrader24.com. So anywhere you could go anywhere around the world and go to where there's wars. In Sudan right now, there's one plane flying over Sudan, and he's on the damn in the Red Sea, damn near. Libya, there's maybe 1 or 2 planes flying over there. So anywhere there's conflict, planes stop flying over. So ain't no planes flying over Venezuela, so expect something to come. Which again, what's he planning on doing? Bringing perdition, because that's what the devil does.
That's right.
Go ahead, though. Yeah, more on that.
Yeah. It says, verse 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as God, sit in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is God. Yeah, hey, that's this devil's whole MO. That's his ego. He wants to place itself in that type of powerful seat.
He wants to be
Right.
worshipped.
Yep.
That's why scriptures say they that worship the beast in his image and receive his mark, because that's what he wants to be. He wants to be as the Most High. That's what he wants to be. That's why he creates artificial synthetics, because he said, I can do it better. I can create something even better than God, or the Most High has created. He thinks he has actually created life, artificial intelligence. You know, look, it's alive. We can put it in a robot and it'll walk around and clean your house. Now they got robots that look like humans in China. Like you pinch the skin and it's like human skin.
Yep.
It's good. If this place was to continue to go on, these people out here wouldn't even deal with women no more. They would just get robots.
Exactly.
Banging the electricity out of the goddamn robots every day.
Yeah, well, they got them.
It's a
too.
sick world we living in, man.
They got them too, right? Them sex
Yeah, they
robots.
already got it. But now they're gonna be lifelike. They're gonna
Life.
talk to you and shit. Now some motherfuckers have whole relationships with AI.
Yeah.
Come home after a long day's work to talk to a goddamn screen.
Yeah. And they showed that movie, what Transcendent. We watched it with my young. I
When they
forgot his
uploaded
name. Transcended. Well, yeah, when he uploaded his conscience, right, to that suit with that, you know.
Like that big
Yeah.
Well, the movie Blade Runner, the newest one, they show you he had an AI robot, pretty much a wife, man. But yeah, this shit is getting so, and now they got robots that you can impregnate and grow babies inside. So niggas will be busting up in sex robot and having a retarded baby out of it. This place gotta go, man. But again, that's how he's saying he's the Most High. Look, we can create artificial everything at this point.
And when that devil, when they told that nigga to say that too, Yuval, when they told him to say if the Most High told wanted to stop raining, we could make it rain. They told him this because them niggas, bro, Esau, them niggas got it. And what was talking about watching the movie? If you want to stop us from being immortal, you gotta kill us first. They was talking to us, nigga. We ain't gonna do shit, nigga. The Lord Yahweh Shai is gonna move you.
Yeah,
You know?
like you can be immortal, bro. It's like okay. Yeah, it's like he thought that's again going. He actually thinks he's a god because of his technology. But what about all the side effects of your technology? So you, by default, you still wouldn't be immortal. You know.
And that shows you the stage of prophecy where we at too. That shows you that we are at the latter end of the end because his whole image is manifesting in this time. He wants to place himself in that position, and that's what his technology has placed itself in the position of to the world. Okay, so that show you the man of sin has been revealed. That show you because the scripture said that day shall not come. What day? The day of the Lord, except to be a falling away first. Going back into the time frame of us falling away from what? Our hometown of Jerusalem around 70 AD, fleeing from the Roman persecution. Then the man of sin will have to be revealed. These are stages of prophecy, man. Okay? That the Lord has literally expressed to us that, listen, this has to happen first. Now we see who he is. The scriptures say he will be revealed in his time. Who else, if not where and who is he? As it says in Job 9:24. All right? He is the wicked. All right? The son of perdition, the son of destruction. And the state of the earth is near destruction. That shows you who the hell is ruling, man. That shows you the state where we at in prophecy, man. We ain't got that much time left, man. Any given day, the Lord is going to hit that switch, which is known to be, in these modern day times, a black swan event to spiral out of control the judgment upon this place, man. You know?
The economies are collapsing.
Yep.
The morality of people, the trust in the government, everything is spiraling out of control, man.
That's right.
It's what they call it for pilots. We've entered into a death spiral, meaning it's uncontrollable. Once a plane enters a death spiral, there's nothing the pilot can do. It's uncontrollable. You just there for the ride. That's when the motherfucker prepare for impact.
Mayday.
Yeah, get in, you know, because they want you to die on impact, so they tell you that, you know, in playing, get like that and shit. Nah, that's so you break your neck on impact. It's cheaper to pay off people that are dead than nigga that survives. But it's a death spiral. America's in the death spiral. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Come on.
Isaiah 10 and 12. Wherefore it shall come to pass that when the Lord hath performed his whole work upon Mount Zion and on Jerusalem, all right, and the Lord's doing that by in this time by waking up us to this truth, setting us in order, you know, raising us up. It says, I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the king of Assyria and the glory of his high looks. All right, modern day Assyria is America. All right. For he said, by the strength of my hand.
Ooh, so that's how cool the Lord is. All these captivities we've gone through are all associated with Babylon the Great. Because it would be the end. It with a conglomerate of all these nations that have ruled. Because Esau, we know Esau's not original. He steals everything. The only thing he's original is being a goddamn cave beast.
That's right. Being wicked.
Go ahead, though.
Yep. Verse Isaiah 10 and 13. For he said, by the strength of my hand have I done it, and by my wisdom, for I am prudent, and I have removed the bounds of the people, and have robbed their treasures, and I have put down inhabitants like a valiant man.
So what we get ready to find out, bro, is that the Most High, his wisdom, is pure wisdom. He gave everybody a fair chance, and he established these devils. But now he's getting ready to infiltrate, man.
You're right. It's just part of the story for us. They were able to rule so that we could learn and be chastised.
Yep.
You know, because they were created to be slaves. The Lord put them over us, the bases of men over us, and all the other nations. You know, wherever. So you know, because let's say Japhet didn't rule over us. All right, well, there were still Israelites among Japhet that were getting, to this day, getting discriminated against. They the niggas of Japhet, so to say. Yeah, more on that though?
Yeah, real quick, 2 more verses. Verse 14, it says, and my hand hath found as a nest the riches of the people, and as one gathered eggs there are left, have I gathered all the earth. And that's how Esau boasting. You know, he boasts in his pride because he's saying he's done all these things. He's made all these accomplishments, right? It says, and there was none that moved the wing or opened the mouth or peeped. Like, yeah, nobody could come up against me, right? It says, shall the axe boast itself against him that heweth therewith? Or shall the saw magnify itself him that shaketh it? As if the rod should shake itself against that lifted up, or as if the staff should lift up itself, as if it were no wood. Therefore shall the Lord.
So the staff can't lift itself up. Somebody has to make it lift it up. But Esau's so pompous that he think he did all this. The deceived and the deceiver is. Who's the number one deceived person on the planet? Esau, you know. No, not considering our people, but the Esau, man. He actually think he that dude, man. When he's the biggest piece of shit on the planet. Yeah. Look at the leaders of this nation. Any one of us could one hit KO and put their lights out. Easy word. You know what I'm saying? So, but these are the people that telling you what you gotta do. Yeah.
In a wheelchair.
Roundhouse kick this nigga in his neck is snap. Yeah. Goddamn legs are collapsed beneath him. But these are the people that rule the worst. The bases of men, the most decrepit pieces of shit the Lord has ever made that rule the earth. That's why we're gonna have fun with the elites, man. We're gonna have a good old time putting you in chains and yokes of iron. Go ahead, bro.
That was it on that. You know, just showing you, you whites are very proud, man. You know, you boasting against the maker. And, you know, pride is the beginning of when one, you know, basically rebels against the Most High. Let's paraphrase it.
Departed from his maker.
Departed from his maker. So just your pride, man. With all your accomplishments, your pride is just basically just The Most High is done with it. He's about to humble you, man. Yeah,
Pride
deceived, man.
deceived you.
Yeah, Obadiah 1, beautiful precept to sum it up. Your pride has deceived you, man. You know.
Yeah, that's why the scriptures say, all thy Christ, and the arrogancy of the proud shall cease. You know, Isaiah 13 chapter.
I looked it up real quick in the Google, where I mentioned earlier, because this is where they're at. Because of their pride, the death spiral, AI overview, it says a death spiral is a cycle of increasing problems that accelerates decline, leading to negative outcome. And then it says, specifically to what I mentioned to the aviation or pilot, it says a pilot's loss of control in an aircraft. And then let me go down to in aviation, another word for it, graveyard spiral, also known as a death spiral. This is a dangerous, unintentional spiral. Yeah, cause we know they want to set up a new world order, but they don't plan for what the Lord got. You know, they don't know. It says unintentional spiral dive. An out of control aircraft enters during poor visibility. He can't see. Only we can. A pilot may enter it due to sensory illusions and spatial disorientation, often mistaking the dive for level flight. So yeah, it's out of control, in other words, man. And that's where we're at. This place is out of control. It's circling the drain. You know, because that's what the death spiral is. You're circling the drain straight to the crash. What else is here says? Nature, biology. That's pretty much the point, though. So yeah, man, this is America's in a death spiral. That's a video right there.
Yeah, for real.
The death spiral of Babylon the Great, which is soon to be non-existent. Anybody got anything else?
Yeah, I got something real quick.
Okay.
This is Isaiah 14:13 NLT. For you said to yourself, I will ascend to heaven and set my throne above the most high stars. I will preside on the mountain of the gods far away in the north. I will climb to the highest heavens and be like the most high.
Good. So climb all the way up. So you should spiral all the way down in that death spiral. Pull up like the bishop was going to pull up.
Yeah, so
It's
sit
over,
back.
man. It's over. And then hold on, there's something that ants do apparently. It's called death spiral as well. Pull up. It says, let's see here. It's called ant mill, a phenomenon where ants, if they lose their pheromone trail, okay, so it's a phenomenon where ants, if they lose their pheromone trail, start following each other in a circle, forming a death spiral. They may continue this loop until they die from exhaustion. And that's what the Lord got y'all, running in circles till you die. Chasing the hamster wheel. You're on the hamster wheel, you running fast to nowhere.
Walking, talking obituaries.
Through.
Like you said.
You're on the death spiral.
Yeah.
America's on the death spiral, and everybody in it, except for the elect.
Let's go.
So hey, America's done, man. So you trying to build up and you worried about some goddamn fender benders. You worried about whatever bullshit Jake worried about, man. You're done. You're in the death spiral. You got a lot of Israelites in death spirals right now, selling out, taking away from the word, changing up the doctrine, just death spiral. That's the best way we can put it, man.
Yeah.
On the because I'll read it again. It says a death spiral is a cycle of increasing problems that accelerates decline. So it's the snowball effect, leading to a negative outcome, which is that's going to be the missiles.
Damn. Meet death.
Yeah.
Obituary. Walking, talking obituaries. You are literally living to meet the end. That's Ezekiel 7, where it says, the end is come, the end is come, and what? Is watching for thee. Bro, that's scary as hell, bro. You gotta meet dark side, and then the missiles ain't even enough. You gotta deal with Yahweh Shai. If you make it, if the Lord keep your little duck ass alive that long.
Another part, it says in nature and biology, the first one was the ant mill. It also says aging. Some research uses the term death spiral to describe the final phase of an organism's life where health and function decline rapidly. That's where we're at. Things are declining rapidly. So, hey, like Pastor Harvey saying, if you miss a day, you miss a lot. Hey, so with that, Lord's willing, this was edifying. I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakapadash.
double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, hold well. And salutation and much love to the elect of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Shalom.
Shalom, my king.